Hi everyone, just wanted to show a mini album that I got finished. We took a trip last year to several places around the state of Montana. We went to the Museum of the Rockies, Lewis and Clark Caverns, Beartooth Nature Center. We went over the Beartooth Pass. I'll let you look it up. We live in Montana, so you can find them. uh, I just want to show you a quick what I did. Basically, I won't show you every single page because that's kind of like watching somebody's family slideshow. I mean, you can only handle so many family pictures. I like to make mini albums that are photo books more than a mini album when it comes to my family because I like the photos. It's the whole point is about the photos to me, not all the stuff that goes with them. And so most of that's why this ended up being so big, because it's 99% photos with very little embellishments. And nothing wrong with the ones that are embellished. I just wanted to pack a whole lot of photos into a relatively small area. So this mini album is huge. I guess it's not really considered a mini because it's really big, but I created the design myself. I used the paper line from K & Company. It's the, what's it's called? They're travel papers. See? But see this shape here? I took this shape and I cut it out, made an SVG file out of it to cut on Sure Cuts a Lot on my Cricut. And I cut all the pages that shape so it reminded me of a trip sign. And I'll just go through all of the front and the back cover are made of medium weight chipboard. And I did cut that on the Cricut too, but you have to cut all the way through with an X-Acto knife, but I just needed the shape. All the pages are just, since the paper was really nice, thick, heavy, double-sided paper, each page is one sheet. There are 32 pages in this book, plus the 2 covers, so I ended up with 64 photo pages. The front is just Trip 2010, and I used some arrows, and I printed out where we went and the date. The part that I thought was cool was I couldn't figure out a way to bind it because, as you can tell, it's really thick. It's like 4 inches thick, 3.5, 4 inches thick. And the ring, you can get these rings for it, but the problem with one single ring is the fact that once you get the one that would fit the width, they stick clear out here. So you have this huge, gigantic ring. And I didn't want to do that. I also don't embellish my rings a lot when it's my family albums because I just store them. So it's just going to get all crinkly. So what I came up with is I took and divided it into 3 sections. And now you can see I hooked 3 rings together to make 3 sections. It's not divided particularly for any particular section. It's just split up 3 ways. And then I put the rings, but I ran the rings together so they're hooked together, and it made a perfect binding. It stays really good. The book lays flat no matter what page you open it to, it stays flat. And I love it. I just thought that was just brilliant. And then it folds nice and flat so you can store it. I used, in the front cover and the back cover, I used grommets. These are my new favorite thing. Absolutely, absolutely love them. And I don't know if you can tell here, but there's a long neck and a skinny neck part to it. What I like about them is they're finished on both sides. Not like an eyelet that you crunch it through and the back side looks all smooshed. You just put it through your holes, and then you use the little tool that comes with them, smoosh it flat, and it's finished on both sides. It comes in a lot of different sizes. These are my new favorite thing. No more eyelets. Then so I did that in the front cover and the back cover. Excuse me, interruption there. I did that in the front cover and the back cover, and I didn't do it on the rest of the pages because it's not going to get a huge amount of wear and tear, so I wasn't too worried about it ripping or tearing. And so I'll just run you through a little bit of it so you can see basically what the inside was done. So the front cover, somehow I ended up with the first 2 pages without anything on them. So what I did was I took all the embellishments that were left over and I just stuck them on there kind of like a suitcase with the stickers. And then I made pockets in some of the pages so that we could put receipts. This was our rental car. We don't own a car, we own trucks, and you don't travel in trucks. They're expensive. So we rented a car, and I have our restaurant receipts and our rental car receipts in here, and so we can look back and see what we did and where we ate and stuff like that. And then the first place we went to was the Museum of the Rockies, and like I said, I just did photos. They're all the same size photo. They're all matted in white, and then I added journaling to each and every page. Sorry about the glare. And then some of them don't have journaling. There was no particular reason for putting journaling on every page, so I just basically added it where I wanted it to be. And then, like I said, when we went to a new place, I just made a pocket. There's a brochure in this one, and so you can flip through a little more, and I put like little arrows to the path that we went to, and you know, here's a tag describing where we were at. Let's see if I can get a little of the glare. Nope, it's still gonna glare. Well, sorry about the glare. This is a quickie. Anyways, and like I said, it lays flat no matter where you're at. And you just flip through, and there's journaling and photos. Here's another pocket for the next place that we went. And I have to show you, on some of them, I popped out parts of the photo so that they would stand out. And then I put split photos on some. And I took a picture. Some people are always like, what picture should I take? And I have to admit that this trip was a terrible photo trip, even though I got a lot of photos. A lot of them were pointless. We were all just standing and posing. So next time, more photos of what we did. Anyways, be sure you take a photo of like your odometer. This tells now how far we went in 3 days. And then, of course, a picture of us. And that's the back. And I didn't put anything on the back because you're always rubbing it off anyways. So that is my Trip 2010 mini album. The shape is cut out of a Cricut. And it just shows you can get a whole lot of photos and even some fun embellishments and stuff into a small package. Thanks for watching. Bye.